What's good people? Coming at you today with a tag video. I was tagging this video by my brother, Equality Fragrances. So I really appreciate the tag. And without further ado, let's jump on in. This tag was 3 of your fragrance notes and 3 examples in your collection of each fragrance note. This one was a little bit tough. It was tough to look through my collection and to try and find something that fit my style, my mood, and my general, just overall fragrance feelings when it comes to notes. And as I got to thinking about it, I wanted to make it a little more difficult on myself. So I went with my favorite top note, favorite mid note, favorite base note. So to jump right in, let's go with my favorite top note. Kind of boring, but my favorite top note, bergamot. Yeah, I know. Bergamot is in everything. But I'm talking about bergamot dominant fragrances. And so when I think of bergamot, I kind of think of the Outkast song, So Fresh and So Clean. It gives you that so fresh, so clean kind of feeling. And I love bergamot fragrances in the morning because it seems to just open up your nostrils. I mean, it just like, boom, it just hits you and your nostrils open up like Richard Sherman. Just, you know, nostrils so wide you can sniff bowling balls. And it just pops you up, kind of like when I think the Irish Spring commercial, where you sniff the Irish Spring and your eyes just pop open. That's how I feel with bergamot, and that's why I like to wear it a lot of times when I'm going to work. But enough on that. To start with, of course, bergamot 22. Yeah. Bergamot dominant, floral, mass compliment getter. This is like that. It is that good when it comes to compliment getting. And that's another thing about dominant bergamot fragrances. You get mass compliments with it. You really do. Next, it's kind of, and when I think about bergamot, I think of maybe even a grapefruit. Any kind of tart fruit is what I think about. So next, Mancera Sicily. This is one of the few fragrances that I mentioned earlier that really makes my mouth water. It is that bright, that citrusy, and another just compliment magnet. Kind of a must try. Get your nose on that one. And to round it all out, Zarafa Neo. This is a bergamot bomb in the beginning, but it's perfectly blended with woods, musk, and everything all around. This is a well blended fragrance. And yeah, this is also, get your nose on this. It's kind of pricey, so get a sample of it, but it's worth its weight in gold. So moving on to the mid notes. And everybody knows I'm kind of a gourmand head. So when we look at the mid notes, it's no surprise, and also I'm a floral head, that it's kind of a floral, gourmandy kind of thing. Osmanthus. Osmanthus is a white floral that has an apricot kind of peach fragrance to it. And what epitomizes that fragrance? Mancera Wild Python. You want to know what Osmanthus smells like? Get this. It's also mixed with tuberose. Wow. I love that bottle. That's just brilliant. But tuberose, but Osmanthus is the main player in this one. This is what brings us to the forefront. Peach, apricot kind of fragrance. Mancera Wild Python. Next, also by the house of Mancera. By the way, Mancera does Osmanthus well, very well. Vanilla Exclusive. This one, my God, is butt naked in a bottle. This one has caramel, like whipped cream, vanilla, bunch of gourmand notes mixed in with the Osmanthus. And this is a lot of times, I have a big collection, but I reach for this more than you would imagine. This is what I like to smell like a lot of times year round. but that is Mancera Vanille exclusive, or exclusive. They have an exclusive, or whatever. Vanille, hey, tomato. But great. Next with osmanthus. Actually, I just got this a few days ago. It was a gift from my wife, and we all know what I said a while back. If your wife gives you something where it's a reason, it's going to be well received, and that is Armani Privé Blue Lazuli, plum, vanilla, osmanthus, tobacco. Yeah, and I can see why she picked this up. This is well received. Matter of fact, a little love for that. Yeah. Yeah. Much to come. Excuse me, much to come on that one later. I'll get to that one down the road when I do a review on that one. But finally, to my base note. And when it comes to my base note, this is something that goes back to primitive days. I mean, we talking biblical days, way back. And that base note is honey. One of my favorite base notes. When you think about honey, where do I start? The land of milk and honey, things along that line. Honeymoon, way back when a couple got married, they would provide honey mead or honey wine as an aphrodisiac for the honeymoon because it believed it aided in the conception of children. So this is something that goes back to the primitive notes that people are still attracted to this day. The original sweetener, honey. I mean, if you get a good honey fragrance, I mean, it's not a panty dropper, it's a panty popper. I mean, like a balloon and a stick pin, just panties pop. You know what? I was out of line. That's a 3-second demerit, 3-second timeout. Okay, I apologize. There's no such thing as a panty popper, panty dropper. I was out of line. But if you get the right honey fragrance, you will come off smoother than the Dos Equis, man. Just saying. So when it comes to honey fragrances, one of my first reach must go tos by Killian, Back to Black. Honey, tobacco, yes, all of that. You must have this new collection. If you don't have any collection, you must try it. Excuse me, at least sample it, try it out. See how it's received. Trust me on that one. Next, Parfums de Marly, Wajan. And this one is honey, tonka, benzoin, vanilla, gourmand. And this one is truly lovely and unique. And it is a powerhouse to ease up on the spray. It is that good and that powerful. Last, but certainly not least, and in fact, this has a twist on it. You know, I'd save a little twist for the end. The twist at the end. This fragrance, I mentioned bergamot, top note, osmanthus, middle note, honey, base note. It has all three. This is along the lines of my holy grail in my collection. And it is Zarafa Mamluk. Has all three of those elements in it with a little oud to carry it out. Lasts forever, 12, 14 hours, tomorrow, whatever. Yeah, Mamluk. Beauty in the bottle. Expensive, but try it out. Please try this one out. It's better in the cold weather, but I don't give a damn. I rock it year round. That's just me. But I say give it a whirl. Give it a whirl, try it out. But that is my 9. My 3 of each one of my fragrance notes. Everybody knows I love vanilla. That's too much. I would have to do a top 30 on my vanilla. So, but these are a few of my favorite notes. I tend to reach for a lot of osmanthus, a lot of bergamot, and a whole lot of honey fragrances. Also, I have Parfums de Marley Harriet. What else am I thinking of? Pure Havana, yada yada yada. I mean, honey to me is something that is seductive and primitive, and I love it nonetheless. But, and honestly, in this tag video, and again, I want to thank Equality Fragrances for tagging me in this video. I appreciate it, brother. And I think everybody that I would tag has already been tagged. Maybe Senate Engineer, I'm not certain, but I'll check on that. But if I find somebody to tag, I'll put the description down below, and we'll check it out from there. But hey, hope you enjoyed my selection here and my tag video, 3 for 3, 3 fragrances of 3 different notes. But hey, that's all I got. Until next time, hey, y'all be cool.